Hey guys, so I recently made a video on MMA fighting, so I thought I might as well give my thoughts on Aikido. Um, Aikido isn't exactly a popular, trendy thing like MMA, but I think it's still worth mentioning, and I think that a lot of people simply have a misconception of it, which is really sad and unfortunate. Okay, so when it comes to Aikido, first let me just say this, and this needs to be mentioned. To all the Steven Seagal haters, fuck you. Really, fuck you, man. You're an asshole. I think it's so hilarious how you have these expectations of an actor, and while he may be a martial artist on the side, it's no reason for you to even bring that up. He's an actor, okay? If you don't like his acting, that's fine. But that doesn't give you any reason to criticize his martial arts. You're a douchebag. And people like you are hilarious. I think a lot of the Steven Seagal haters don't even practice martial artists. Don't practice martial arts. I keep saying martial artist, but I also think a lot of these MMA elitist types on YouTube don't even practice martial arts. They probably just play video games, wrestling video games, and things like that. So, and unfortunately, a lot of these same people also hate on Aikido. Why that is, I don't really know, but it's really sad. And I'm sure there's even distinguished martial artists. I hate to even call them that, but people who could be black belts who are judgmental and rude towards styles like Aikido. And let me just say for the record, okay, having a black belt does not make you a good fighter. I've known black belts who are just assholes, who are idiots, and mediocre fighters at best. So, guys, believe me when I tell you this, does not mean anything. And besides that, only knowing one style, that doesn't make you a great fighter by any measure. The greatest fighters are people who know multiple styles. So remember that, kids. And Aikido is definitely a style you should want to learn. Why, you might ask? Well, the answer is quite simple. It allows you to go up against multiple opponents, more so than any other fighting style. And I would love to see an MMA fighter go up against multiple opponents. It's just not going to happen. But look, I'm not here to hate on MMA. I'm just saying a lot of MMA guys hate on Aikido, and you'd be wishing you knew some if you were up against, a biker gang of 6 or 7 people. Trust me, you'd be wishing you knew it, bro. Aikido is basically using other people's energy against them, using their force against them. So when someone grabs a punch, you can grab it, use that energy to flip them over. It's not bullshit make-believe, it's science, but a lot of people simply don't seem to understand science. Um, which is unfortunate that people don't understand the simple concepts of motion and using energy, against people. It's just, it's incredible to me that people don't understand this stuff. I will say, though, that I do believe internal fighting is involved with this, the use of chi. Chi is basically like a ball that surrounds you. And so when you're using certain movements, I believe the chi around you helps guide people around. And you can laugh at me and call me an idiot for that, but the simple truth is we're all made up of energy. So to say that something like chi doesn't exist is really quite stupid. But again, I would expect no less from some people out there, all these wannabe fighters who like to talk their trash, trashing people like Steven Seagal, who to me is one of the best martial artists in the world, let alone one of the best actors. And I think he would have beat the crap, honestly. He would have beat the crap out of Jean-Claude Van Damme. He would have beat the crap out of Chuck Norris. I believe even Seagal himself could take on Bruce Lee. But hey, that's just my opinion. That's just one man's thoughts. But anyways, guys, yeah, Aikido, I mean, there's nothing illogical about it. Only stupid people don't understand it, People who just think with their cocks, basically. People who don't understand, the internal aspect of fighting. People who only understand punch really hard and kick hard too. you know, simple-minded fighting like that. Simple-minded fighting that you would teach to a 7-year-old child. These are the kinds of people who don't understand Aikido, and I don't expect them to. I don't expect them to really evolve much at all as a human being, which is really sad, you know, that these people, they die stupid. It's just really sad. But, you know, some of us do grow up. Some of us, it just takes us a while, but eventually you realize that arts like Aikido are really awesome. And to me, again, it's one of the most defensive forms of fighting ever. People say that it's, you know, like pacifistic and, you know, not harmful, and really that isn't true. I mean, you can use it as that, but it's also very deadly. So guys, yeah, thanks for watching. That's really all I got for you. Aikido, definitely worth checking out. Peace.